see the blind man shooting at the world.
Sergey Kovalev defending his 175-pound WBO title against Anthony Yarde. And then if he wins, it's a very, very good chance he can get Canelo in December. It would have to be December. And that would also mean that he can't get cut during this fight. Now we're going to get into some very controversial shit before we start talking like deeply about the fight. But somebody sent to me in a email that David Lemieux is in like deep training and he's going to get Canelo. Anybody hear about that shit? That it's going to be David Lemieux. They've been trying to get him to fight David Lemieux for the longest, but David Lemieux can't make that 160. But apparently there's some footage circulating around that I saw last week. I forgot to retweet it. Maybe I did. You know, of him like looking in shape. So let's go break down the 175-pound rankings real quick. So yeah, I did spend the last like several hours, probably day or so maybe, updating my rankings. So I'm trying to make it easy for you guys to know what's going on. So for example, see, he's right there, but his ass is suspended. We want that B sample. It's been over 30 days. It's been like 35 days, Dylan White. Everywhere I go to, people are asking about it. I go to motherfucking Aldi. I go to Sam's Club. What's y'all shit over in the UK? Tesco. I go to Tesco. They're like, hey, Mike, what up with the motherfucking B sample? Where's that B sample, Dylan White? It's not lagging. Where's that B sample, Dylan White? You got Trevor Bryan, who's fighting Manuel. Wait, we're not talking about the heavyweights. What I'm saying is I've been doing a good job at making sure, you know, that I'm going through the rankings and you know, telling you all the bullshit. So let's go to 175. Alexander Gvozdyk is going to be taking on Beterbiev here in Philly, October the 18th. Right? Tickets are on sale. In fact, I got to get that stuff, a preview video out and get that stuff up on the website ASAP. That's like I got to get that done today, actually. Joan Pascal in the upset beat Marcus Brown, and apparently he's giving 50 Cent his money. Dimitri Bivol, we're trying to figure out what he's going to do, but he wants big money super fights. Not saying that he'll turn down any fight, but he really got high expectations, which is what's up, which is why I like him. And he's saying he can float between 168 and 175, but we haven't really heard of what he's going to be doing. You got Beterbiev once again taking on Gvozdyk, IBF 175-pound champion. And then you got this weekend's fight, Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde. On the outside looking in, you got Gilberto Ramirez, you got Jesse Hart, and you got Eleider Alvarez. Jesse Hart, Eleider Alvarez is a fight that can happen. So in regards to Anthony Yarde, man, let me see. I want to find like ways, you know, he can win, you know, outside of a puncher's chance. People don't give Kovalev a lot of respect for his overall boxing ability. Like, dude is good. You know, like he's fundamentally sound when he wants to be. Remember at one point in time, look at the Blake Capriella fight, I believe it was. You know, knocked him down or knocked him out with a jab to the body or some shit. He has a very, like, he has an arsenal. However, you know, that vodka drinking and especially that legal case he got out there with the chick, you know, that I follow on Instagram, I know about all his shit. But me, you know, to be honest with you, I don't go that route. So even though I know about all that legal shit he's involved in, you know, I'm just going to cover the fight and just like try to leave that shit out of it. But he got some major shit going on where he cannot afford to lose a fight, literally. He can't afford a cut. He's got to be active. Like, you know, he got himself in some shit. But anyway, moving on. Anthony Yarde, 18-0 with 17 KOs, 28 years old. You know, he was ready to take some step-aside money to possibly fight Gilberto Ramirez, which would have been also a fight where he would have been a heavy underdog. And Canelo would have fought Kovalev. So looking at his record, do you know these people? Now, I've covered these people, but do you know these men? And that's a big-ass step up from going from Travis Reeves or Rivas 17-4-2, 7 KOs, a 38-year-old man to Sergey Kovalev. You know? You don't want to get hit by Kovalev shit. That shit'll fuck you up, man. What do you mean? Kovalev looked great against Alvarez in that rematch. And usually things don't go well for fighters in a rematch in which they got knocked out in the first fight. So what are you talking about, brah? You know, I'm just trying to find a way that, outside of a puncher's chance, unless Kovalev beats himself. Also, you may wonder, where has been all the Kovalev media? Well, for one, they want to fucking keep Gloria Allred off of his ass. So, you know, I expect for it not to be too many questions after the press conference tomorrow for Kovalev, especially since he got that legal case. I'm actually shocked that ESPN is that. Let me just shut up and just move on. Let's go look at the undercard. It ain't nothing really there. And it's going to start at noon Eastern on Saturday, the card, whatever fights they're going to be showing. In fact, let me go to my ESPN. Let's log into ESPN real quick and see what they're televising. Give me 1 minute. Let's see. Let's find our ESPN Plus. You know, don't you know I think I'm paying for fucking 3 of these accounts and I didn't even know it? I should only have 2, not 3. Hold on, let me see if we're logged in. We're logged in. So I'm building a supercomputer next month, meaning September. And I'm hoping that everything's going to be super smooth and crisp. See, look, what the fuck taking so long to load? ESPN Plus, come on, man. And why's that clock still up there? Get out of here. We have begun. Yeah, look, this is how long it's taking me to load. My shit ain't used to be this slow. I don't know what's going on. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Do it. Do I got some other shit running that shouldn't be running? All right, here we go. Let's go take a look around. All right, so this is next week's shit. What we got this week? What we got this week? So they are, ESPN Plus does have the Kovalev Yarde press conference tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern. The weigh-in will likely be on the Top Rank page. The Top Rank Boxing page. I'm sure you'll be able to watch the weigh-in. I'm going to be covering everything. So since the press conference is going to be early, I'm expecting the weigh-in to be either 2 hours before that or 2 hours after that. Here it is, 10 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, we're going to be doing live streams of all of that from BT Sport. Thank you to BT Sport, by the way. We are broadcasting a whole fight card on September the 20th, the Ultimate Boxer 5. It's a one-night tournament, and I got to get on the ball with that. It's like the biggest thing we ever had on this channel. So what else? Yeah, so that's the coverage right there. And then, of course, next week is Loma versus Campbell. You guys talking about porn? You guys can't. Always in the gutter, man. Always in the gutter. So let's see. Where do we go now? What do we do? The undercard. You know. I mean, I'm gonna watch this. Makabu versus Poppin. Get it poppin'. I don't know who any of these people are. However, a lot of them are undefeated. Who knows? I'm guessing he's a lot of Igis Klimas, the manager of guys like Usyk, Lomachenko, and Kovalev, and Gvozdyk. I'm guessing these are his fighters. So it's like a big-ass prospect card.